Knowing your own darkness is the best method for dealing with the darknesses of other people. Resistance to the organized mass can be effected only by the man who is as well organized in his individuality as the mass itself. The shoe that fits one person pinches another. There is no recipe for living that suits all cases. In all chaos there is a cosmos, in all disorder a secret order. Understanding does not cure evil, but it is a definite help, inasmuch as one can cope with a comprehensible darkness. There is no coming to consciousness without pain. We cannot change anything until we accept it. Condemnation does not liberate, it oppresses. Shrinking away from death is something unhealthy and abnormal, which robs the second half of life of its purpose. There is no birth of consciousness without pain. A man who has not passed through the inferno of his passions has never overcome them. The meeting of two personalities is like the contact of two chemical substances. If there is any reaction, both are transformed. It all depends on how we look at things and not how they are in themselves. The most intense conflicts, if overcome, leave behind a sense of security and calm that is not easily disturbed. It is just these intense conflicts and their conflagration which are needed to produce valuable and lasting results. Man's task is to become conscious of the contents that press upward from the unconscious. Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves. The healthy man does not torture others. Generally, it is the tortured who turn into torturers. Often the hands will solve a mystery that the intellect has struggled with in vain. Who looks outside dreams, who looks inside awakes. If there is anything that we wish to change in the child, we should first examine it and see whether it is not something that could better be changed in ourselves. If one does not understand a person, one tends to regard him as a fool. Where love rules, there is no will to power, and where power predominates, their love is lacking. The one is the shadow of the other. Knowledge rests not upon truth alone, but upon error also. Our heart glows and secret unrest gnaws at the root of our being. Dealing with the unconscious has become a question of life for us. Man needs difficulties. They are necessary for health. All the works of man have their origin in creative fantasy. What right have we then to depreciate imagination? The greatest and most important problems of life are all fundamentally insoluble. They can never be solved, but only outgrown. Your vision will become clear only when you can look into your own heart. Who looks outside dreams, who looks inside awakes. Without this playing with fantasy, no creative work has ever yet come to birth. The debt we owe to the play of the imagination is incalculable. Even a happy life cannot be without a measure of darkness, and the word happy would lose its meaning if it were not balanced by sadness. It is far better take things as they come along with patience and equanimity. Mistakes are, after all, the foundations of truth, and if a man does not know what a thing is, it is at least an increase in knowledge if he knows what it is not.